Hey everyone, Art Lucier here from Harvest Studios in Kelowna with another 5 minutes on the wall. I want to talk to you guys about persistent prayer. Isn't it awesome when you pray for something, maybe just one time, and that prayer is answered? Wouldn't it be awesome if we could simply pray for whatever we need just once and it would be done? For some things, that is the reality. Very often, though, that's not the reality. Very often, the reality is that sometimes you have to seek and ask and knock over and over again. I want to take just a couple minutes here and talk to you guys about persistent prayer. And just to let you guys know, even as we had the House of Prayer in Kitimat for years, and as we contended for things and shift and for buildings and to see a town revived, which we did, it took sometimes years of prayer for one particular thing. Persistent prayer is one of the most powerful, valuable tools in the kingdom that we have. Indeed, let's take a look at what Jesus had to say about persistent prayer. Now, I want to remind all of us here that there's only 2 recorded questions for Jesus in the New Testament. One of the questions asked by his disciples is, "Master, where do you live?" He said, "Come, I will show you." That's a good question. Where do you live, Jesus? The other question was, can you teach us how to pray? And of course, Matthew 6, we see the Our Father, powerful prayer that Jesus gave the saints. Amazing. Well, let me quickly look at another teaching that Jesus gave us about prayer. I love the scripture reference for this. This is Luke 18, 1-8, 18. Or 1:8. Luke 18, verses 1-8. You can read it with me here if you turn to the NIV. It says, "Then Jesus told his disciples a parable to show them that they should always pray and not give up. He said, in a certain town there was a judge who neither feared God nor cared what people thought. And there was a widow in that town who kept coming to him with a plea, 'Grant me justice against my adversary.' For some time he refused. But finally he said to himself, 'Even though I do not fear God, nor do I care what people think, yet because this widow keeps bothering me, I will see that she gets justice, so that she won't eventually come and attack me.'" This is Jesus' parable, talking about a king, an evil king that did not fear the Lord, was concerned about a widow attacking him. Isn't that hilarious? Verse 6, "And the Lord said, 'Listen to what the unjust judge says.'" Interesting. Verse 7, "And will not God bring about justice for his chosen ones who cry out to him day and night? Will he keep putting them off? I tell you, he will see that they get justice, and quickly. However, when the Son of Man comes, will he find faith on the earth?" So Jesus tells a story about an unjust judge who gets bombarded day and night by a widow and says, "I got to give her what she demands. She's going to wear me out. She's going to attack me." And Jesus said, "Will not God the Father bring justice for his chosen ones who cry out to him day and night?" This is a reminder. We need to cry out day and night. Do not give up. Sometimes years. We are Canada. We are his chosen ones. We need to see that we get justice, and justice quickly. This is what Jesus said that the Father will save. I want to remind you that it says in the NIV in Matthew 7:7, "Ask, it will be given to you. Seek, you will find. Knock, and the door shall be opened to you." In Matthew 21:22, If you believe, you will receive whatever you ask in prayer. But I love in Matthew 7:7 in the New Living. Keep asking and you will receive for what you ask for. Keep seeking and you will find. Keep knocking and the door will be open to you. It's just a little reminder from Jesus. Keep seeking, keep knocking, keep asking. Let's ask for justice for Canada against our adversary, the enemy. Let's ask for justice for our children. Awesome. Well, thank you for another 5 minutes on the wall with Art.